Okay, so this season, Fortnite introduced a character called the Rift Warden, Stellan. And if you are confused about his story, well, I do not blame you at all. So he was introduced on stage 2 of the Oathbound quests. And Stellan is actually played by Xander Mobus. So this is what Stellan looks like. And many people when they first saw Stellan thought he was a girl, but actually he's a boy. Stellan's skin description is the head alchemist of the Oathbound. And alchemy is a process through creation, combination, and transformation. Stellan's back bling is called Warden's Star. His pickaxe is called Warden's Oath, which is actually a gift from the Ageless champion, aka Geno. His wrap is called Rift Warden's Raiment, and his loading screen is called Warden's Watch. So for the set of the Rift Warden was actually released on January 19th, 2023, and his rarity is rare. Okay, so I'm gonna play the first thing that Stellan ever said to you.
Hail and well met. I'm Stellan, the Rift Warden to the Oathbound. My task, set by the Ageless champion, is to create a stable rift gate, a bridge to new realities. I have consulted the stars. Your refined kinetic ore is the key. I require your assistance. Gather construction materials and install them at the gate.
So Stellan said that he is working on a rift gate and he wants us to help him with it. And he said he has been tasked by Geno to do that. Well, back then it was the Ageless. But overall, he actually gave us quite a warm welcome. So he instructed us to go to the location of where the rift gate will be made, and we were helping him with it, but then he said something quite suspicious. He said this.
Thank you. The rift gate is the champion's dearest wish. I have my own reasons to create it, but those need not concern you yet.
I'm sorry, but you cannot say that Stellan isn't acting suspicious here. When he is speaking, he does stutter a lot in a very suspicious way. Basically, he sounds like, I have my own reasons to create it, but they may not concern you, yet. Okay, that was a horrible impression. But hopefully you get what I mean. But in the next quest he gives us, he does act a bit more suspicious.
I will choose to trust you with a secret I have never told. There is a being, a shapeless man. He watches us with dark purpose. If we do not finish the rift gate, the consequences will be terrible.
So Stellan just told us his secret, which I don't understand why it's exactly a secret. But obviously Stellan is up to something. Stellan admits that there is someone watching us, a shapeless man. Now, we have never seen this shapeless man before, but it's believed that he looks like this. But that's just believed, it's not confirmed. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to part 3, aka the most recent Oathbound quests. And this is the first thing he says to us.
I came to the Oathbound with nothing. No name. No family. My work and my secrets have always been my own. Until now. Gather the equipment you need and install it at the Citadel. Ensure it is receiving power.
So Stellan just admitted that when he came to the Oathbound, he had no identification and no family. And he did stop for a second when he said family, but that's not a coincidence. And according to Fortnite writers, they say that the Rift Warden has a father, and which this fact can revolve around many theories. But going back to the shapeless man, Stellan said this in this week's Oathbound quests.
Well done. As we proceed, I must offer another confession. I came to the Earthbound at the order of the Shapeless Man. He yearns for a rift gate, and if we fail, he may destroy us.
So Stellan just admitted that he was ordered to build a rift gate by the shapeless man. I mean, by the sound of the shapeless man, he doesn't really seem like a nice guy. He's literally just using Stellan. But to be honest, we do not know what this shapeless man looks like, so yeah. And a theory just popped in my head. What if this shapeless man was Stellan's father? To be fair, there's not really any proof supporting that, but it's just a theory. And remember, this is only part 1 of my series of explaining Stellan. I mean, this series can go on for weeks, maybe even seasons, I'm not sure. And bearing in mind, there has only been 2 stages of Oathbound quests that Stellan has appeared in. And so we will definitely hear more about him on stage 4 he might actually reveal himself, like, what he actually does for a living in Stage 4. Oh, and last of all, let's just go through Stellan's armor. So Stellan has these weird hands all over his shoulders. It's weird, to be honest. I don't know if they're real or not, but if they are, it'll probably have something to do with his backstory. Maybe his body is actually fake. Maybe he built it because, like, it's very skinned, to be honest, but that's probably not a coincidence. Anyway, guys, that was part 1 of explaining the Rift Warden, Stellan. Do not expect episode 2 to come out soon. It'll probably come out in a couple of weeks, as I do need more information about Stellan to make it fast. And we will definitely hear more about him in a couple of weeks, aka Stage 4 Oathbound Quests. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate if you like and subscribe. That would be very nice. Anyway, see you folks. Bye. Oh, and just last of all, I remember when I said about a video that's going to be quite long, it's about the 7. Well, yeah, it is in the making right now, and it's looking pretty good. I really think you guys are going to enjoy it. Anyway, see you guys. Bye.